the All Indiana Podcast Network. This is AC's Conversations. AC's Conversations is about sports, music, TV, movies, and more.
Everything and more.
Everything is ready to go.
That include the latest news and rumors, along with interviews with the biggest names in sports and entertainment. This is AC's Conversations with your host, News 8 Sports Director.
The man is the real deal.
Let's go to work, fellas.
Anthony Calhoun.
All right, Coach, we got a lot to get to this morning, so here we go. There is no doubt how big of a game this is for the Colts today against the Raiders. When you were coaching, I want to ask you this, and you had a big game coming up. What was your approach to the week, and especially when it comes to dealing with your players getting ready for the game?
Yeah, just consistency. You want to have, the sense of urgency. We know what this game means to the Colts today as far as the playoffs go, but you want to be consistent with your preparation, with how you go about your business during practice, the attention to detail, all that kind of stuff. But you, like Shane and the coaching staff, you can't go in there and go crazy. Like, we know what's at stake, right? Mm-hmm. We know there's pressure, all that kind of stuff, but you just got to stay consistent with your preparation, your attention to detail, your focus, the level of urgency, the energy, the enthusiasm, all that's got to rise, but just stay consistent with what you do.
Yeah, good stuff there, Coach. 2 games left to go here for the Colts. They make a push for the playoffs. I want to talk about Colts quarterback Gardner Minshew this morning because we know he had a tough day last week against the Falcons. What do you need to see from him today as he faces a tough Raiders defense, led, of course, by their star Max Crosby?
Yeah, Max a game wrecker, so we got to take care of him, but I didn't want to sound like a broken record, so I called my esteemed colleague, Angela Morian, and I said, hey, I posed the same question for her, and do you know what she said, AC?
What did she say?
Hey, Gardner, take care of the damn football, please.
My goodness.
I think we all know if we don't turn the ball over, if we win the turnover, challenge the turnover deal, or break even, we're 7-1. So take what this defense gives you. Don't turn down a profit, meaning if there's nothing there, you're buying time, you're scrambling, you're extending the play, hit your check down, stay ahead of the chains, and just take care of the football.
Taking care of the football will be key here today, and you getting information from Angela Mori, and oh my goodness, I'm concerned about that. But I know you're a big fan of hers, so but that's good advice there. Take care of the football indeed here today. Okay, so look, the Colts defense, they had a tough day last week as well. Only had 1 sack last week against Atlanta, and perhaps worst performance of the season. How do they turn things around here today, Coach, against a rookie quarterback and former Purdue Boilermaker Aiden O'Connell?
Yeah, pressure busts pipes, AC, right? So we got to stop the run. There's no Josh Jacobs. Zamir White, he ran the ball really well against the Chiefs last week. So stop the run, get these guys in 3rd and long, and let's get after Aiden O'Connell. Let's send some guys. I mean, we got good guys. We can send 4, but play tight coverage. Take care of Devontae Adams, double him, but you got to go after these guys. And it might mean send 5, send 6 guys. Let's put these corners. We got long athletic corners. Let's put them on an island. Let's get up. Let's play tight coverage. And let's see if Aiden O'Connell can be a pinpoint passer.
Yeah, I agree with you, Coach. They got to put pressure on this young man and see what happens here. He's on the road. It should be a hostile environment today at Lucas Oil Stadium, so I totally agree with you on that. All right, Coach, as you know, though, there's only, 7 spots for the playoffs in the AFC, and the Colts are still in position to possibly win the division or get a wild card spot for the postseason. So here we go. If you're a veteran player on this team, Coach, what are you telling your teammates heading into this huge game against the Raiders?
Hey, do your job. Don't put pressure on these guys, because the worst thing they can do is tighten up and think like, okay, look ahead, right? Process, 60 minutes, all you got, 1 play at a time. Don't judge. Good play, move on. Bad play, move on. But certainly just be where your feet are. Control what you can control. All those things I used to say all the time in this deal. Just do your job and don't play scared. Play with great confidence, because if you're worried about making a mistake, dropping a ball, letting a guy get behind you in coverage, then those things are going to come to fruition. So attention to detail, do your job, relentless effort, right? Relentless effort, all right, and play with great confidence.
Yeah, and as you have been a former coach, did you rely on those veteran players? Would you have talks with them about just, hey, making sure, like you said, don't play scared, just be consistent out there and just treat it as a normal game, but obviously knowing the level of what's expected down the line?
Absolutely. Buckner and Pitt and all those guys that we're counting on, JT, absolutely. And then you count on, those are our 5-star players, right? BA used to say that all the way. Our 5-stars got to show up today. So those dudes got to set the tempo, all right? They've got to show up today in a big way.
All right, final question here. We'll get you out of here on this right here. On Wednesday, Colts Reggie Wayne and Dwight Freeney were both named as a finalist for the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Coach, will be the 5th straight time that Reg has been a finalist. Coach, is this the year that Reg gets in?
Please, please, I'm on my hands and knees. I swear I'll give up drinking and cursing. I'll give up everything, dear Lord. Just give this man, let him have this opportunity. Yeah, you know what? 5 years in the wait, and there's been other guys, AC, that we know that have had to wait a long, long time to get in. Yeah. He's certainly deserving of this, and congrats to him. Congrats to Dwight. There's a lot of great guys in there, but yeah, AC, hopefully this is the year. He's talking about having a huge party. Maybe me and you and Angela get invited to that damn thing.
We'll leave Andrew at home, right? How about that? All right. Who do you like today, man? Who are you going with?
You know what? If we can take care of the football and we don't let Max Crosby, from a defensive standpoint on their defense and Devontae Adams go off, this will be a tough one because they're red hot right now and they're playing great defense. If we do those things, we'll have a good chance to win this game.
All right, so you like the Colts?
I always love the Colts. I like the Colts. And Pittman, come on, Pitt.
Pittman, yeah, he's expected to play.
Pitt's back. We need 10 catches, 135 yards, and 2 tutties.
All right, yeah, he does that, then you can pretty sure the Colts are probably going to win the game. Coach, great to see you, my man. Happy New Year's to you and your wonderful family, brother, okay?
Happy New Year to you, too, AC, and everybody on the crew. Love you guys.
Okay, we appreciate you, too, brother.
Discover more at wishtv.com and when you follow Wish TV on Facebook. Plus, be sure to follow and subscribe to the AC's Conversations podcast and others on the All Indiana Podcast Network. Connect now at allindianapodcastnetwork.com.